Hi, Colin here from Precision Optics Eyewear. Just a quick video today to talk to you about different types of prescription lenses, okay? Especially if you've got a high prescription, a high minus prescription, or a high plus prescription. So there's a couple of things that I try to let you guys know that can be done. Basically how to get you a better looking pair of glasses, whether it's from us or anywhere else, to be honest with you. This works across the board. So if you have a high prescription, you'll be used to seeing one of these two types of lenses. So a high minus prescription is thick at the edges and thinner in the centre, and a high plus prescription is thinner at the edge and thicker in the centre. Okay, now both of these are just a standard material lens, which is why they're really thick. And when they're thick, they also become heavy. There's two ways that we can make these lenses thinner. Number one is by using a different lens material. So this is an example of that. So this frame here, move out of the way, has the same prescription lens in both sides. So this is a -4 prescription here, and so is this on this side, but we've used a different material. We've used a 1.74 high index lens on here, and there are other indexes available, so don't worry too much about remembering the numbers or anything like that. But that's just to show you what we can do. It's the same prescription this side as it is on this side, but that's us using a thinner, better material, and I'll show you from this side as well. The results speak for themselves. There's no no tricks or anything used to sort of make it look like this. They've both been made and glazed exactly the same way, but you can see the differences are quite a lot there. And this is an example of a -4 prescription. A +4 would be the other way, so it'd be thicker in the centre and thinner at the edge. But that gives you an idea of the differences there. So that's using a thinner lens, which we call a high index lens in this example here. Okay. Also, what you'll notice with a high index lens, our ones anyway, they always come with an anti-glare coating, and what that does, you can see on this image here, it just reduces the amount of reflection on the lens. So this is a standard lens, okay, with no coatings on, and this is our high index lens with an anti-glare coating. So just moving it about like that, you can see that got the same reflection on there, but it's not as much on this side. This is a bit of an extreme example with a window with the sun coming through, but okay, even if we use the lights above us, you can see the strobe light here isn't as harsh or as bright. So that's the idea of the anti-glare. It makes the lenses look nicer when they're on, and it gives you a clearer, crisper picture as well when you're looking through them. So that's an idea of what you can do in terms of lens material. The next thing you can do is by picking a suitable frame if you've got a high prescription. Now, if you go for a really large frame, obviously the bigger the frame and the bigger the lens shape, the more lens is going to be in that frame. That's obviously going to make that heavier, and what that also does is it can make the lenses thicker. What you want to look at is getting a frame which is more suited for your dimensions of your own face. So what I mean by that is you want to try and get a frame which is suited for you. So don't go for an oversized frame, because what's going to happen is you have a lot of excess lens, which is then going to result in the frames becoming a bit thicker and heavier. So if you had quite a petite measurement, a frame like this, for example, which is quite a bit wider, is going to end up being a lot thicker. Okay. Going for a narrower frame with a smaller eye size, a smaller lens shape, is going to help reduce the thickness of the lenses as well. So when we make the frame smaller, obviously there's going to be less lens in here. And when there's less lens in there, it's going to reduce the thickness. So with like a minus prescription, for example, because the lenses get thicker as we go out to the edge, if we're using a smaller diameter lens, we're going to be actually having less thickness on the edge. So if you had this frame in two sizes, a smaller frame would be lighter and a bigger frame would be heavier, purely because we're going to be getting rid of a lot of the excess lens. So that's something just to think about, and it is more in depth than that, but this is just to give you a general idea of what we look at when we deal with a high prescription, because we've had actually quite a few of them come through over the last few days, to be honest. So just think about the shape of the frame. So a round, smaller eye size is really good. Don't go for anything too square, too oversized, because that's going to increase the weight and the thickness of the frame. And also look at having a thinner lens added into the frame as well. But you can mix both things together. So you could have a smaller frame with a round eye size and make the lenses thinner with a high index lens as well. And that's going to basically give you your best chances of getting the thinnest, nicest looking pair of glasses. And obviously what you don't want to happen is to, have a pair of glasses which, okay, you love the look and style of them, and they keep sliding down the nose and they become uncomfortable, then they start rubbing. It can kind of be an opening for more problems than just having heavy lenses. There's normally other things that come with that as well. So just bear that in mind, a round frame, and look at the type of prescription you've got, whether you need to have something like thinner lenses, whether you're getting them from us or not. If you want to know, would I need thinner lenses or would I recommend thinner lenses, then just pop something in the comments below and just say, look, this is my prescription. Would I need a thinner lens, or what sort of prices would I be looking at? I can give you guys an idea as to how much things should be roughly. Obviously, everywhere's different. But there's my two main things to look at if you've got a thicker prescription. If you're watching this on Facebook, help me out if you can, and just give the video a like, please, and maybe share it. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can help out on that as well by giving us a thumbs up and a like, and subscribing to the channel, which will help out lots and lots. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover, let me know. As the last two videos I've done have been through recommendations of what people have been after, so we're getting quite good feedback from it really, which is really nice. Thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you next time.